How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're opening the final expansion from our massive expansion purchase from the Portal Game Store when they were running the discount for the Egyptian Kings expansion release. If you pre-ordered, and you could buy all of them for a discounted price, which was pretty good, so we went ahead and took advantage of that. This is Imperial Settlers of the North, Imperial Settlers, Empires of the North, Japanese Islands. This is an expansion by Ignacy Trezwizik and Joanna Kidjanka. I've said his name wrong on the core box, and I've probably said her last name wrong on all of the expansions. So she's done all the expansions. This is the first one that is a dual. I don't remember the release order, so this may have been right after the base game, and then maybe he separated and she's taken over. I don't know. But with that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Of course, this does require the core box to play because there are some elements that come in the core box that, well, they're not going to be in the expansion. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what the decks are and how these factions work. I keep saying factions. It's like forcing habit. Come out. Oh, hang on. One of us. There we go. I keep saying factions. They're empires, right? They're empires. So the first thing we're going to look at is the player tokens. Oh, I found the faction that Adri is going to play because this is our favorite color. Me and Adri's favorite color is morado, or purple, for those of you that do not habla la español. And this is for the Japanese faction for the Chica, which I did not go over. I think I'm doing things in a different order. Normally I go over this, then this, but oh well. It's still a video. You can still watch. There we go. And this is the second one. It is more of a purpley pink color. Oh, it's lindo. It's so cute. Look at that with the little panda bear on the card. And then the second boat here is more of the traditional Japanese sailing boat. He's got the Japanese flag, but it's got like a little smiley face. We come in peace. We're friendly. Look at our Japanese flag with a smiley face. So there we go. Those are the ships. Unomas. You go away. We don't need you no more. So the two new factions. Oh, wow. Difficulty 9. So Saikoro Clan, difficulty 9. This is one of the most difficult. Most of the other ones are, expansions are 6s, 8s. I think 6, 7 is most common, 5, 6. I think there is one other 9, I think in Egypt, if I remember correctly. But here is a 9 with the Saikoro Clan. And then the second one is an 8, so a little bit easier, the Uminiko Clan. Now, what makes these a little bit more difficult, of course, is their cards require just a little bit more knowledge to play. I was going to go over, there it is, the artist's name, because I always forget to do this, and I flipped it over to the back, and it's like, oh, it's not there. So some are just a little bit more difficult to play because their cards have a little bit more interaction, a little bit more requirements, and of course, we'll see that when we go over the cards. Again, we're going over the cards with the artwork by Roman Kurcharski. Why? Which I probably said that wrong every video too. Because we like the art. We love the art. The art in this game is beautiful. Both artists have done a good job. And of course, the Barbarian Horde was by a different artist than Roman. And I unfortunately forgot to write that down. And I am horrible with names. So I apologize to you, the artist of the Barbarian Horde. But I appreciate the beautiful artwork that you did. So, of course, we do get some new island cards, and this one has a lot of island cards. Wow! That's more, I think, than any other deck we've gotten so far. And then we have our first new empire and our second new empire. So, again, we're going to look over the cards. We're not going to stay on the cards too much. Then I got a bunch of fuzz down here, which was annoying me, so I took that off. I apologize. Oh, there's a little... Wink. There's a TV in front of me, so I can see that. But we're going to go over the cards if you want to see what the cards specifically do to know whether or not this expansion would enhance your gameplay. You can always hit the pause button to see. Oh, you need this just for Godzilla, just to see what they do. But the Godzilla distracted me. But yeah, that way you know what the cards actually do. So the first one is the Giant Lizard Island with Gazija. I forget how they say Gajira. Oh, it's Gajira. See, it's Gajira in Japanese. Godzilla is what the English translation turned into. But Gajira here, Giant Lizard Island. Then you have Mantis Island. Then you have the Crane Island. So a bunch of animals. Oh, it's the Zodiac, right? You have Crane, Mantis, Tiger. Or no, it's fighting styles. Spider. Fighting styles. I think it's different fighting styles. Different... different fighting styles, I think. Scorpion, maybe? Or is it the Zodiac? Dragon. Well, Dragon is in the Zodiac, is it? Dragon Island? I don't know, guys. You guys let me know if these are supposed to be the Zodiac or fighting styles. I'm thinking more Zodiac now because Tortoise, I don't think is a fighting style. Nordic Tales Island. Okay, so they're talking about the Norse gods. Monster Tales Island. They're talking about the monsters. Educational Tales Island. Don't go near a wolf is bad. Fantasy Tales Island, so it's like a fantasy castle. So I mentioned this in one of the other ones. I think it was the Barbarians. There's Britannia Bridge, right? Bridge to Britannia. And I don't think the Barbarians are supposed to represent the English Empire, or whether that might be a future expansion. So here you see Fantasy Tales, which has more of a British European castle, like Fantasy Castle, because that's where most of that derives from. Imaginary Friends Island, and then Motivational Tales Island. So there we go. That is the new islands that come in that you can mix into the main game to give you some additional variety. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, which is Aki, which is the Sai Sai Kobo Island. So this is the most difficult out of the two. This is a 9. There he goes. So he's got his ramen with his little squid in there. Calamari? Calamari? See, calamari. So there we go. You get your basic card. So this is rice fields for his fruits and veggies or food resource. A quarry. Wow, that is a strong samurai sword. Now, I've heard a good samurai sword actually back in the day could slice through some types of rocks. I can't necessarily say steel unless it's made out of vibranium and then it can actually cut through Wolverine's claws. But that's an X-Men movie and I digress. So you got your quarry. The quiet fishing place. Oh, that he is not a happy squid. He is not a happy squid. He's like, I was peaceful. I was laying in here. Why you got to be fishing on me? You got the foreign affairs. So their icon is the crane. You get 2 of those, 3 of those. Friendly visit. So they're coming in peace to come visit the. Are we looking at the Vikings? Yeah, I guess the Viking. Yeah, thatched roof with the shields. And then you have exchange of gifts. So they're giving the Eskimos. I don't know what these are. I keep calling them Eskimos because they kind of remind me of Eskimos. But I know the Eskimos are in northern U.S. because it is a tribe in the northern, like Alaska, U.S. area. But one of them had an abominable snowman, which is actually the tribe, and I forget what the tribe is, over in the Himalayas in Tibet. I really don't know. I don't know if they're Tibetan or what. But I don't know what that tribe or not the native people of Tibet are called. You guys let me know down in the comments what that other tribe is for that empire. They have your holy ceremony, the food stand, ramen, and more squid. Mucho más squid. The rental office, so hey, come borrow a boat, come rent a boat from us and go fishing and then have the squid attack you. The wandering merchant. A bribe, so he's trying to pay him off. And then, so here's a horse. I don't know if I've seen horses on any of the other ones. Well, I guess I think the Vikings. I think the Vikings have horses. Young warriors. So a training ground for you so you can gain some additional raids. The panda. I like the panda. I like the panda. So cute. And then all their flags. Yeah, like the Japanese flag with a little smiley face on them. The master weaponsmith making the folded steel. So those of you who don't know, samurai sword is actually a process of heating, folding the metal, heating, folding the metal, which causes a stronger blade. I don't know if that's still, I mean, I guess there are people that do tried and true, but if you buy a samurai sword from almost anybody else, it's just going to be hammered steel. It's not going to be that true folded. You can tell folded because if you look at the edge of the blade, it'll have like this little swirl, kind of like a, you know, because as it's spreading out, it's going to have slight waves right near the edge of the blade. Oh, cartographer. I don't know if I said that. Friendly little dragon. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, it's got the, I forget what the wolf mask is called. It's got the little wolf mask. I just recognize it from, you know, of course, watching anime. The sushi bar. Bike rental. The bicicleta. I did not know did the Japanese invent bikes? I think they did. The geisha house. So, you know, Vikings need somewhere to go. That's not child friendly, but I guess if a kid doesn't know what a geisha house is, you can just say, oh, that's just a nice place where they get food. Yeah. Wreckage collector. the gaming club. So the old guys playing just regular cards. I don't know what cards they're playing. I would figure they would have put in Mahjong. I think putting Mahjong on the table would have made more sense for Japanese, but we're playing cards. And then this is the second faction. This is, what's her name again? Umineko. So the Umineko clan. Looks like, I don't know, resources. I mean, she's kind of strong there too. She got the nice dragon tattoo. Lady with the dragon tattoo. So we have a cherry orchard. That is a very dangerous cherry orchard. Somebody wanted to make sure that no one stole his cherries, so he basically put guard sharks. Bamboo forest. I will keep the panda bear up at the top. That might be dangerous, dude. The panda's going to fall on you. The Imperial port. The trade company. Was that a? Yeah, that was a basic. Trade company. So far, I think I've only seen one that did have 4 basics. I think that was one of the barbarian. No, that was the Egyptian. So the new Egyptian, one of them, he actually has 4 basic cards. Trade company. Local delivery. Oh, that's the ghost. And again, I don't know what that the spirit, the ghost spirit like that is called. Again, like always, you guys know what it's called. Make sure you let me know down below. New delivery, so he's delivering to the Egyptian empires. So this is where I believe they have to have them all planned out, right? Because they've had Egypt in a couple of them. So I'm really wondering if Egypt is the last expansion, because I haven't seen, unless there's going to be a Britain expansion, I haven't seen any telltale signs of another expansion type, like another culture that they haven't shown in any of the art. So I'm really curious if they are going to bring out any more, or whether if they do, it's like one more plus a big box expansion so you can fit all this in a single box. The trade route, another trade route. Northern port, so again the Scottish there, and then these are the Vikings. We have the raft market. The Sakura Guard, so it looks like a lot of their stuff is water-based, so it's more of like a seafaring trading people, which makes sense, right? Because she was holding the big barrel of trade goods. Imperial taxes, you must collect your taxes. There's only, what is it, Benjamin Franklin, only one thing we can guarantee in life, and that's death and taxes. The Golden Salmon Bay. Special delivery, so Golden Salmon is actually I forget the actual mythology or story around this, but of course that's the reason why, if we of course play Pokemon, know about Pokemon, that is the reason why Magikarp is golden in color for its shiny form, is because of that. Yahiro store, mechanical warehouse, Imperial clerks, because they're Imperial settlers of the north. Lord's warehouse, now this one has a little bit different of a flag than the other ones on the ship banner. Or not flag, different pattern. Blossom Port, so this has the one cold tribe. Again, they did not name the tribe. They didn't specifically, all the other ones, they specifically named the empire. These they did not. So I'm thinking it's just a generic cold weather tribe, right? From the north. But yeah, that's the one with the whales. So Pandanian warehouse, so the panda, they got panda guards, making sure that nobody steals your goods. Pandanian trustee, so this is, what is a trustee? Trustee is somebody who is entrusted to do something. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the words. I'm a very intelligent person, but when I have to think of the word on the spot and what it means, sometimes your brain just says, I don't care. So, but yeah, Pandanian trustee, he's being carried by him. So this seems like a sentient population of pandas. Keep from the depth. So it looks like, there you go, like another Godzilla monster type thing. And that is it. That is the last card for that clan. There you go, guys. Those are the 2 decks that you get in the Japanese Islands expansions. If you want to see more about the different expansions, make sure you go back on the playlist and watch the other videos for the Imperial Settlers, Empires of the North. Also, make sure if you want to see any of those future expansions that we said might be coming out in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell notification. And until next time, guys, peace.